What's going on, guys? It doesn't look too good down here, which you can see. It's nasty down here, which you can see by the clouds that are really dark going all the way around and everything. Looks like we're gonna have really bad storms coming in. Don't know what else is gonna happen. So I'm downtown right now here in Wichita, and which you can see right over here. It's really nice, but if you look at the clouds, like about right in here where the stoplight is in the background and going all the way over this way, it gets really dark and it doesn't look too good, which you can see a little bit of lightning show going on at the moment. But everything else, it's kind of horrible and miserable. Mostly what they're watching and I'm watching is this stuff right in here, due to the excess of the dark clouds and everything. And you can see a little bit of lightning and everything else, and it doesn't not look too good. And I'm just gonna go walk, and you just saw the flash of lightning and everything else, and it's just not looking too good at the moment. And trying to be waiting for the next jump start on helping people find a place to go and get to shelter and everything else, which you can see all the dark clouds that are gathering around. Mostly the end of it is about right there on the other side of the tree, and you just go look around and you can just find out where everything goes, and it goes all the way around. And it's a little bit windy out here, and it's horrible out here right now, especially with the wind blowing and the bad the clouds are turning dark. I was just inside and it was okay. The sun was out, and right now I don't see anything going on, and it was mostly warm out here. It was about, I'm gonna say about 88 degrees, and the temperature dropped probably about 5 degrees, and it's just one of those weather that we're going to have for the next week, and probably until Sunday or Monday. But that's what the weather service is saying, and it's horrible. Which you can see behind me, the clouds are moving and everything else. But everything else with my life and going, doing a lot of things that I want to do is doing okay. And everything else, it's been one of those fantastic days. A couple of days ago, I had to go to the hospital. My stomach blew up, and they had to look at, try to figure out what they needed to do and clean me up a little bit. And they had to check on the kidneys and the liver. They're saying that the kidneys are doing a lot of things, and they've been finding stones, and they cleaned it out and everything else. That way, if I need to walk home, I'm not have to stop every single time and have to run to the bathroom and then have to have other things into and getting into the tub and everything else and have to clean myself. But thank God that the doctors were very nice and helping me getting cleaned up and doing all that, checking my liver and my kidneys and checking the heart. I did lose 3 pounds at 228. I lost 3 pounds until 225, which I'm very happy on that. Now they're trying to say that I need to lose 2 more pounds to not have all the pressure on my kidneys and everything else and make myself feel good, and that I need to stop eating junk food and everything else, and I've been telling them that I have cut down on most of my junk food, and it's mostly due to the what's causing it is that it's corn that's making my stomach blow, and I can't eat that much corn in just one day. And I can have other vegetables, but right now what I can see is that the skies are trying to clear up, except for right around in this area and right around that area right there, and that's where mostly that they're watching is to make sure that nothing happens. And that's mostly what they're watching and trying to figure out where other places that are having the weather things. But they're also that there's also down south toward Oklahoma City and Tulsa that they're getting the worst of it, of heavy rains and hail and everything else. But it's hard seeing all this. We've had a lot of tornadoes hit back in 91 when it was the Andover tornado. I used to live down south where it almost demolished my apartment, and it came close, and then it just took straight out of an area of 54 heading out east into the Andover, Kansas area, and knocking down everything in its path. And they had to rebuild and everything else. And then you had the Greensboro, they just had a tornado years after that. And then they after that, just last year, and they're still rebuilding that. But everything else, it's not very good right now, especially with this weather going on. Then you got the historical Lawrence Dumont Stadium. They're going to be tearing it down in the next couple of days and rebuild a new stadium. And they're trying to see what they're going to name the stadium. And They'll probably keep it historical Lawrence Dumont Stadium, but they should keep the stadium like it is. But they've been having a lot of problems with the plumbing, the electrical, the field has been doing a lot of things after rain. The dugout's been mostly flooding. The clubhouse mostly doing the same thing. Wow, you won't believe this. It just shifted. If you guys, saw what happened as I was talking, everything just shifted around. And I just caught that when I was talking about the baseball stadium. And it just turned. It was like over here, and now it's going like this. And that's what it's doing right now. It's shifting itself. And so should be getting any messages right now about what the storm is doing, but everything else is just, like I said, it's shifting itself, which you can see the color in the background where it had all the blue skies and everything else. That right there is all gray. And if you look at this cloud right here, that's caused mostly by a tornado, but it's not twisting, just a little bit, but not much, where it's not connecting at the moment. But if you want more information about all the stuff that's happened in Kansas with mostly all the tornadoes, you can look it up on Google, or you can look it up on YouTube and do the Kansas tornadoes that's happened in '91 for the Andover tornado, and also Greensboro, and all the different things where a cameraman of a TV station and also the reporter helping a family getting up underneath the bridge and saving their lives because they were being chased by a tornado, and the only way that they had to get out of the path of the tornado, they had to get up on a bridge. And he was a good friend of mine, Greg Jarrett, and now he's with MSNBC or something like that, CNN. Just don't know what happened, where he's at now. But I'm gonna cut it off, and I don't want to get doused in rain, so I'm gonna end it right here and everything else. So stay tuned for more. I will have more updates about what's going on with this crazy weather, which Kansas always has about this crazy weather. And so don't forget to subscribe, ring my bell, and give me a thumbs up or thumbs down on this, and check out my other videos, and I will speak to you soon. Goodbye.